I promise you this book we read this month. I cannot say that for the rest of these books. This one though, yes. Hello book besties, it's Keira. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be doing my June TBR. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. This is very subject to change. I'm a mood reader. Every month I make a TBR because I like making TBR videos. I don't have physical copies for all these books. Some I'm still waiting on from the library or they're ebooks, so I'm just gonna still talk about them, but if I don't have them, I'll just put up a picture. Happy summer, y'all. I'm feeling the summer vibes today. I went outside. It's like 90 degrees where I live, so I went outside by the water. I read some of my book. I just soaked up the sun. Make sure to follow all my socials down below, along with my Goodreads and Amazon wishlist if you want to. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, let's just get right into my June hopefuls. Like I said, it is June 1st, and I have already started a book, so mark my words, this book will be read. That first book is Flawless by Elsie Silver, which, yes, you're probably thinking, Keira, this has been out of your TBR for like the last 2 months. And I would say, yes, you are correct, but I don't know. I know the 4th book I think is coming out this month, and it gives summer vibes. You've not heard about this book? It is about Summer and Rhett, and Summer, basically, she works for her dad's company, and she's assigned to kind of babysit Rhett because this big bull rider, he's kind of out of control. You know, his image is not great at the moment for things that he's done, so she basically has to babysit him, and I'm sure a romance sparks from there. We can finally use the hat. I am already on page 77. I'm loving it so far. It's like enemies to lovers as well. It's just about time I got into this, and I'm very excited. Yeehaw. Next up, I have 2 that I'm just gonna put together. Hopefully I get to read this novella this month. I'm waiting to get it from the library, and there's like a 2-month wait, so we'll see if people decide to like hurry it up and finish the novella really quickly. It's Shadow Me by Tara Mafi, which is the novella you have to read before reading the 4th book. I don't even know whose point of view this is out of. I think it might be Kenji's. I love Kenji. He's so funny. So I have to read it in order to read the 5th book, so I don't know if I'll get that this month from the library. If not, I might end up buying it. And then along with that, I'm sure after I read the novella, I'm gonna read the next book, which is Defy Me, which is the 5th book. I can't really say anything about this because I haven't even read the description yet, because I'm sure it'll be like a spoiler for everybody. Definitely recommend that series. The next book I don't have the physical copy for. I'm kind of sad. It's literally coming tomorrow. I did order duology after I read the 1st book last month, which if you didn't see my wrap-up video, go watch that. It is Vow of Thieves by Mary Ear Pearson, which is the 2nd book in the Dance of Thieves duology. I'm not really sure what it's called. This is just a continuation of the series. I knew I had to automatically read the next book right after. Being me, I ordered both the books, so they should be coming tomorrow. I'll have a physical copy for that. I'm very excited to continue with the series, see what happens from there. But yeah, the 1st book was just so good, and definitely recommend it. So yay, I can't wait to read that one. Next up, we have another small towny romance book. Cover is one of my favorite covers I own, and it's In a Jam by Kate Canterbury. This, I think, is like childhood friends to lovers. I know there's a kid in this book. I think it's the male main character's niece or something. I think it's a marriage of convenience. She needs to be married to get a tulip farm, I believe. I'm not really sure. I haven't read the description of this one in a while. Small town gives me summer vibes, and look at the cover. It's so cute. One of my favorite covers I own. And that's like a little picnic. Anyway, heard nothing but good things about this book. Hopefully you get to this one this month. Alright, I'm just gonna get this book out of the way. I don't have the physical copy for it. It's Fourth Wing. If you've been living literally under a rock and have not heard about this book, where have you been? I saw it actually on Bookstagram. I did request it from the library. I honestly doubt that I'll get it this month because it's so freaking popular, and I'm sure I'm like 10,000th place in line, but if it does come in my possession, I am going to read it because I heard it's got like dragons, enemies to lovers, spice, fantasy, just the whole shebang. I want to read it. I want to read it. It sounds right up my alley. Everybody's loving it. If that comes in my possession, I will read it immediately. It's very unlikely I'll read it this month. Everybody pray for me that I get a copy. Next up, we have a few different books. I'm not sure exactly which ones I will read. It's for a specific video of like reading summer ebooks for a week. Look out for that at some point in June. A few options of things I want to read. One of them I have is The Infinity Between Us by N.S. Perkins, I believe. I think this is like Lake House, childhood friends to strangers to lovers or something. It's giving Every Summer After and 11 Other Words. I don't know, cover is cute, it's given summer. I think that one's on Kindle Unlimited. I did get a Kindle. If you want to watch me unbox and set it up, you can watch it up there. Yeah, I'll probably just read it on Kindle Unlimited. This one I requested from my library. It's Summer Broken Rules. I don't remember who this is by. I heard this is a lot more than a romance, but all I remember is that it's YA. I think the family plays a game of assassin, and then the female main character ends up falling in love with someone who's playing someone on the island. I don't really remember. I did request this from the library, but it is very popular right now, so I'll probably read it on my Kindle if it doesn't come available to me. Another one I have as an option is Springtide by Kai Stevens, I think it is. This one cover just gives summer. I think the college that it takes at is like Coastal University or something. So yeah, all I remember about this one is I think the female main character has like a crush on a baseball player or something, and she's like a physical therapist or trainer or something at the school, and then this football player gets injured and she has to take care of him, and then they fall in love. I don't really remember. It's on Kindle Unlimited and the cover gives summer, so it might be in the video, it might not, no promises. And then the last one I have, I'm sure there's like a ton more that I'll bring up in the video, but I actually have a physical copy of this one. And it's The Roughest Draft by Emily Wibberley and Austin something rather. I think this is actually a married couple who write romance books together, which is kind of fun. This one I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about. I feel like, was it Beach Read or was it Read was similar to this? It's about like two authors who wrote a book together and then something happened and then they're forced to make one more book together and they don't like each other. I really don't know. I had this literally on my TBR since August of last year. I just think it's about time I get it out of the way. The cover is cute though. Gives summer. Just have to see in the video if I choose it or not. Like I said, those are just some of my options for that summer books reading challenge thing that I'm planning on doing this month, so just look out for that to see which I pick. The last book I have on my TBR, again, take this with a grain of salt. No, take this TBR with like a freaking atom. You know, like the atoms that everything is made of? Take it with that because it is very much subject to change. It's My Dark Romeo. I forgot who this is by. I think it's L.J. Shen and Parker S. Huntington, question mark. I think it's a Romeo and Juliet retelling or something like that. I heard it's Enemies to Lovers. I think Marriage of Convenience, perhaps. Yeah, it's on Kindle Unlimited. I think the cover is freaking gorge. I've heard mostly good things on it, but also a lot of mixed review stuff. I don't really know. I'm just putting it on there. Currently at this moment, I'm in a really big fantasy mood, so there might be other fantasy books that get added to this, or just a lot of other books in general, because I'm a mood reader, so you're just gonna have to see. If you want to know what I'm reading this month, follow my Goodreads, because I do post what I'm reading and updates and stuff like that, so if you want to check it out, it's down below. Be friends with me. I need more friends on there. But yeah, that is my quick, and I guess it's not really little, but that's my TBR for the month. Those are some of the books that I'm hopeful to read this month. Again, no promises that I will read them because mood reader girly. It's kind of funny that I only have 3 physical copies at the moment. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are excited for June and summer. I know a lot of people are getting out of school, and I know, you know, it's one of my favorite times of year. Like I said, I have fun videos planned for this month, so make sure to subscribe and stick around if you want to know what those videos are. One of them might have to do something with this thing behind me. Follow all my socials down below, especially my Bookstagram. I love posting on there. I'm very active and I love to see what everybody else is reading. I love chatting with people. So if you want to go follow that, you definitely should. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!